Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Super Frank Analysis. All right, today I'll be doing a quick review of everything that went down throughout yesterday during the match between Nigeria and Morocco, and also talk about the game between Chelsea and Arsenal. Firstly, I'll start with the Nigeria and Morocco game. It was a disappointing result. Actually, I couldn't even record yesterday. I was trying to record. I was really not happy. Was not happy because of everything that happened during the game, the result, how we got kicked out, and everything. I was sad. So I was sad. I was not in a good mood. I was recording. I was trying, but a lot of things were not going well. So I just decided to stop, and I will do it this morning. So let's talk about the game. First of all, the from our own end as Nigeria. The Super Eagles tried, but I think the game yesterday was a bit below their standard, a bit below our expectations. We could not see the players doing those link up passes they normally do before that game. How you see them taking charge of the midfield and the rest. And I believe that game missed the captain, um, Ndidi. We missed Ndidi in that game. It was obvious we actually needed Ndidi there. We needed much experience for a big game like this. Rafael is a good player, but Ndidi is much more experienced. So the game was difficult for us because we couldn't take control of the midfield, and also the I think some of the positioning. I think how I was not okay seeing um Akko Adams playing a bit wider, and that's not how before the games before now. They you see them Akko Adams and Osimhen in the middle trying to attack, but it was not the same yesterday. Akko Adams was most times playing wider, and I think a lot of things happened, maybe led to all of that. Starting with the officials, the officials spoiled that game for us. It was obvious they spoiled the game for us. I understand that Morocco is the host nation, but I don't think the host nations are exempted from the rules of the game because being the host nation does not mean you don't have to abide by the rules of football. For some of the decisions that the referee was making yesterday, I was surprised to see some of the decisions the referee was making, even though I expected it because I watched the game between Morocco and Cameroon. I saw how some decisions, most decisions rather, always go in favor of Morocco. I saw it, I expected it. As I said in my previous video that it will not be easy for us to play against Morocco and also play against the officials because that was what happened. We are playing against the official. At some point, I was even more afraid of the referee than the Moroccans. I was more afraid of the referee. It was obvious that the referee was the one standing in front of us. He was the one blocking our path to the finals. The referee made it even more difficult for us. You see, 50-50, any 50-50 challenge must go in favor of Morocco. And sometimes even when it's never 50-50, even when it's clear that the Morocco player is wrong, is at fault, you see the referee blowing against Nigeria. Look at like the one Akimi clearly put that ball into the his own side, the corner side. So it was supposed to be a corner for Nigeria, and the referee gave it as a foul against Nigeria. Meanwhile, Moses Simon did not even touch Hakimi. Plenty moments like that. You see Basi collecting picking up a yellow card for what I don't even know because he was clearly with the ball. He already gained possession of the ball, and the next thing you see, they blow a foul against him and give him a yellow card. The ref was trying to key the momentum of the game, trying to bring down every form of momentum we're trying to build for the game. And I was asking, is it no longer a contact sport? Are we not supposed to mark? Are we not supposed to challenge them for the ball? Are we supposed to just allow them go whenever they hold the ball? Because I didn't understand what was going on anymore. And so many things like that. It was too obvious. You could see the Super Eagles players complaining. They were frustrated. Their efforts were frustrated by the ref. It was too clear. I know that yeah, host nations usually gets a bit of an advantage, but it shouldn't be to this extent. You cannot just make it so obvious. Yeah, you can support them, which we already know that these things happen in football, but this one is too much. It was too much. You're making the game difficult for the opponents. They killed the game even before it started. And I will still say kudos to the Super Eagles. They fought. They tried to even take the game to extra time, take it to penalties. They tried. I will give them that. They played. They fought very hard. They fought very hard. It's not easy to function in under that kind of situations. Most of us that played football, street football, we understand how it is when you are playing football in this kind of condition when your efforts are being frustrated, when you are angry about something, but you cannot even complain. In straight football, you can complain, but we understand how your gameplay will be when you are already complaining, when you are already frustrated, when you are already angry about something. And that was the situation the Super Eagles players were working on that yesterday. They were frustrated. They were trying to put their heads together, trying to play against all odds. The odds were in favor of Morocco. It was not easy for us at all. So I still say congratulations to the boys. They tried. They played they gave their best. It was not easy. Like I said, it's not easy to function under that kind of condition. When the game got to penalty shootouts, I lost hope because honestly, I don't think I really trust our players when it comes to penalty shootouts. I didn't trust them enough. But I was surprised though. I know that yeah, we could say some of us we agree that we are not 100% sure if Vitor Osimhen is a very good penalty taker. But at least we've seen him take penalties before. We've seen him take penalties for his club and the rest. So I was wondering first of all why did they take him off in the just 3 minutes left for the extra time to be over, and they took him off. I was surprised because I was expecting him to be part of the penalty takers. And also, I was also surprised not to see Lookman there as well. These were the players I was counting on. I was relying on to give us the goals. Those are the players I was relying on that okay, these players can try in big games like this, no matter the pressure they've faced this kind of situation before, they've been in this big stage before, so they can cope with the pressure. But I believe the coach knows best. He chose his players and I cannot understand that. And up to now, I still cannot explain the kind of penalty that Chukwueze played. I cannot understand that kind of nonchalant character. You want to play penalty in a big game like this. He was just walking casually, chewing gum, and just that was a back pass. He gave a back pass to the goalkeeper, made it worse for us. After Morocco lost their second penalty, I was expecting us to take this as an advantage and try to take the lead. But Samuel Chukwueze made it worse. He made it worse for us. So it is what it is. We tried. The world saw that the Super Eagles played. They gave their best. The whole world saw it. They gave their best. They fought hard. This is like the best performance I've seen from the Super Eagles in recent years. So I still appreciate their efforts. I'm saying congratulations to them, even though we are out of the tournament, we are out of the competition. But we showed what we could do. We showed what we are made of. Anyways, it's just sad. I felt really bad. It was not easy for me, especially being a Chelsea fan. Chelsea was losing to Arsenal, and the result also against Morocco was not going our way. It was really difficult for me. They did not even pity me at all. I felt really bad. I was struggling to function after that game. I had to just sleep. I had to sleep. It was not easy. And now let's quickly just talk about the game between Chelsea and Arsenal. The game between Chelsea and Arsenal, honestly, I was not expecting much from that game. I was not expecting much because I already know that with the squad we have, when I saw the lineup, I gave up. I lost hope when I saw that lineup because First of all, not seeing Rhys James there, not seeing Rhys James in the lineup made me just believe that we are not going to do anything because a game with Rhys James is one player that can give us that elite mentality. Rhys James is one of the players that when you see them play, when he plays, you are comfortable knowing fully well that you have a player there that can step up when when we need him. And Caicedo obviously was suspended before the game. So when I saw it, I said nothing will come and let me just focus on watching the Nigeria game. I was watching the Nigeria game, and to some extent we tried, but the Chelsea squad is actually a joke. So much inexperience in that team. We cannot compete like this. We cannot continue like this. So we cannot continue like this. I don't know. I don't know when the owners are ever going to listen to us. I don't know when the owners are ever going to take the fans seriously. But I don't think we can function this way as a top club. The owners seriously want us to go to the level of Brighton, and I think they are succeeding. We're almost there. We're almost at the level of Brighton now, where all we care about is the finances. We don't care about the game. We don't care about how the players play. We continue to lie to ourselves that yeah, they are doing well. Continue to lie to ourselves that they are doing well. You continue to hear the project. The project is for the future. It's for the future. This 4 years already since this new owners came in. 4 years gone like that. Wasted 4 years, and they are still talking about the future. So are they going to stay 10 years talking about the project without showing any level of seriousness? Because for me, I'm tired. I've lost hope. I no longer believe that Chelsea can do anything. Even when I was seeing the subs that they were making, I already said it before. I no longer blame coaches. Before I used to blame Maresca, I'd be like, oh, Maresca, this, Maresca made this. Up till now, the only thing I still blame Maresca for was him playing Malogusto as a number 10. That's the only thing I can remember that I still hold Maresca accountable for. But every other thing, I believe, is an instruction given to him from the board, the medical team, and the rest. And when I saw Liam Rosinho making subs yesterday, I thought to myself that these subs, I don't think he's the one making it. When he brought in Garnacho, I was not okay with the idea because personally, I'm not a fan of Garnacho. I feel like he's not good enough. He's not good enough to play for a club like Chelsea. But yeah, he tried. He scored two brilliant goals. I'll give it to him. He scored two brilliant goals. I was not expecting him to even do anything like that. But still, Estava had a really good game. He was all over the place, disturbing the Arsenal defense. It was not okay. It was not an easy game for Timber yesterday. It was not an easy game. So Estava tried. He fought. We really need Kopama back. We really need a fit Kopama. This groin injury is becoming a problem. Injury keeps reoccurring. The season is almost over. We've already passed halfway, and we still don't have Kopama back. It's not easy. We cannot continue like this. Um, no, there's just little to talk about Chelsea because there's so much going wrong with this club, and talking more and expecting things to happen is it's almost like an impossible thing to do. Where it's like us expecting the how will I put it? Like it's like we're expecting something that is not possible. I don't think it's ever going to be possible for us to see a serious Chelsea football club again with these owners in charge. Yeah, the game ended 3-2, which is to some extent is still an open contest. But I don't see us going to the Emirates to defeat Arsenal because Arsenal has never lost a game at the Emirates this season. And it's not Chelsea that is currently not serious that is going to do that. Yeah, I know sometimes we can surprise the world. We normally know how to step up in games like this, in moments like this when everybody already written us off. Yeah, I know that's a Chelsea thing. Is in our DNA to function like that. But to some extent, I still don't see it happening. The worst that we can get from Emirates is a draw. Like the best we can get, actually. The best we can get is a draw. I don't see us winning that game. So, which leaves us with the Champions League, the FA Cup, and the league, which, in my opinion, is just fighting for top four at the end of the day because That's what we've been doing over the years. You see us doing back and forth, back and forth. Then when it's almost towards the end of the season, you see a different level of seriousness in the team. Then you start wondering, why did they not function like this since? We check over the years. That's what have been happening. It happened under Pochettino towards the end of the season. Started seeing a different Chelsea, a more serious Chelsea that we are playing like they had targets. We saw it last season too under Maresca. We fell off during the December period, but we started coming up again, coming up. Then towards the end of the season, we fought very hard and we finished fourth. So I'm expecting that's what will happen this season again. Towards the end of the season, you'll see Chelsea giving their all, giving their best, being serious again, fighting for the top four. Because for now, I think first and second position belongs to Arsenal and Man City. It's just the third and fourth position and maybe fifth position that is up for grab, that is available for them now, that is available for any club, and I believe Chelsea will eventually fight and secure one of those spots at the end. But I don't know how long we are going to function like this. The last time Chelsea won the league was 2017, right? That's a long time ago. That's a long time ago. I really need Chelsea to do something serious. Anyways, I don't know what else to say about this club. It's really exhausting being a Chelsea fan right now. It's exhausting. This is not the Chelsea we grew up to love. We fell in love with Chelsea because we saw a serious football club, a club that was ready to fight. So that's not what we are seeing now. Anyways, the semi-final second leg is still open at the Emirates. We can try and see if we can perform any miracle. But honestly, I'm not raising my hopes for that game. I'm not having high hopes for that game at all. So we'll get there. We'll see what we can do. All right. We've come to the end of this video. Thank you for thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and share. And also please turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever we upload. Thank you for your time.